Hey everybody, this is Spencer here with Daddy's Board Shop, and today I am going to show you the brand new Rayne Vandal for 2012. It's a pretty awesome new board, but it's a lot different from what you've seen from Rayne in the past. One of the big things that really sets it apart is there's no drop, and that's pretty different from what Rayne has done in previous years. You know, pretty much everything's got either a micro drop, a little drop. Some things are a little bit more top mount with no drop, but this is really kind of Rayne's take on a really popular style of writing that's going on, and that's that Northern California, NorCal style of just something a little bit more simple. And a lot of other companies are keeping it as simple as possible, but Rayne has taken that simple shape and idea and really made it into something, as they like to call it, elegantly simple. So with that whole that Northern California, NorCal style that's really been taken off lately, what Rayne wanted to do is kind of adapt to that style for this board and create something that's going to work for that style of writing.
Okay.
Again, it's very different from what Rayne has done before, and it's very different from the writing style that writing and sliding style that people have up north in Canada. But what they did is they gave you a little bit shorter board, because riders are getting better and they don't need that really long wheelbase anymore. And so what Rayne did is they made this board, it's 35.5 inches long. So it's still long enough to definitely be stable at speed, but the wheelbase starts at, let's see, it's 25 3/4, goes to 26.5 in the middle, and 27 1/4 at its widest. And what that kind of gives you, it's still long enough to be stable, but it's going to also be nice and nimble and responsive for turning and initiating slides, which is nice. And then they put it at 10 inches wide. 10 inches is some people think it's a little bit wide for a board, but what Rayne did is they gave you the deep tub concave, which if you've ridden anything with the deep tub before, like the Nemesis or the Demon Seed, you know that it really kind of cups your feet and holds you in there, cups your heel, cups your toe. And it's got just enough concave to make it not really feel like it's 10 inches. But having that extra width and that nice cradle is what gives you a lot of responsiveness and really precise, quick turns. So that's one thing that's awesome about this board. One of my favorite things about this board is the wheel wells and how they worked all that out. So the wheel wells on the Vandal are actually, they're pressed directly into the concave of the board. So there's really no need to cut out or shave out any of the raw material that was in there in the first place. They're just pressed into the board. And then obviously you can see up on the other side, since it's pressed into the concave, it pops up on the top. Now what that does is it creates 3D concave. So you get these almost little like spherical kind of bubbles here on the front and the back, and it creates the feeling that you get from the linear drop platform that Rayne uses and some of their other boards. It doesn't interfere with anything in the middle of the deck through here, but when you have that pocket up there, for instance, let's go to the nose. When you have that pocket up there, you get more towards the outer heel of your foot, kind of bumping up into one pocket, then your toe bumping up into the other pocket. So it kind of locks you in there the same way that the linear drop platform does. Then in the back, where it kind of mellows out back down towards the regular concave of the board, it kind of creates almost a bit of a gas pedal. It's obviously not shaved down into the side like you've seen some other gas pedals before, but where it does mellow down, you do kind of get a little spot where you can kind of lock your heel in there, or your toe, either side, and really get the same effect that you get out of a gas pedal. And another cool thing is that like any other Rayne board, it's going to have that nice sublimated graphic where it's basically tattooed into the board, making it nice and scratch proof. And then also it's going to have the bee orange wax finish on there, which really helps kind of bring out the natural tones of the bamboo and the wood itself. And it's actually really cool because it's eco-friendly, and it's all sustainable, and it also kind of doubles as it's a really good sealant. It makes it nice and water resistant, or as water resistant as you can get, so yeah, there's just, the board kind of pulls out all the stops, and it really shows that Rayne is doing their best to stay current with everything and really bring you the highest quality longboards you can get. I can't wait to take one of these guys out. I'm going to set this guy up right away. Definitely going to use some Vicious on it for sure, and it's going to be a fun board, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be really stoked on it, so be sure to check it out. And there you have it. Rayne Vandal, gripped up. I'm goofy footed, so this is going to be a pretty good time.